Good evening and welcome to another live SOP Friday night news recap. Want to welcome, let's see, we've got Al, we've got Gil, we got Lori J, we've got, hold on, let me get my mouse working here, Duncan, we got Carol from Fish and Loaves. That's it so far. Okay, welcome everybody. Take that off. And now you can see our smiling faces. Hello. And Gil's trying to hide around the corner. We see you.
No, I was just noticing it wasn't until you went live that YouTube gave you a thumbnail to put up there.
Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it for all your hard work.
Yeah. Hardly working, you said?
That's what I said.
Yeah, they're hardly working.
Our Mandarin
nobody's.
Hey, they're making $30-some an hour to sit on their butts, press one key an hour, and they get paid.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's in Chinese, Mandarin.
Yeah, I don't get notifications. That's what you normally have been saying lately, except I do get notifications 2, 3, 4 days late, sometimes a week late. But not on everybody. I mean, just on a very few.
Folks, if you want to get rich this summer, everybody start suing YouTube and Google.
Yeah. I don't have the financial resources to even start a lawsuit.
Because
let's get a class action going. The entire United States.
Because let's see. Who's been suing who?
Oh, there's too many lawsuits going on right now. Way too many.
Yeah. So what's in the news or earthquake?
Well, our earthquake map looks a little sparse, actually. It's only 38 at the moment in the last day, which is actually good. No, nothing major. And let me get my mouse over here. Hello, USA. Let's zoom in and look at our own backyard here. We've got a little bitty one there in Idaho.
Stanley, Idaho.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some hot springs up there. There's a bubble there, so it's just like the geysers in California. It's always bumping and rumping.
Right.
And let's see, Mena, Nevada had a little bit of a rumble. Yep. We're gonna have to zoom in over here.
That's near Half Moon Bay, is it?
Yep. Aromas.
Yep.
Yeah, San Andreas is getting ready to go.
Well, if you look at all the little teeny earthquakes, yeah, there's some channels that are going, run for the hills. Oh, wait, don't run for the hills. Just run because we're going to fall off into the ocean. No, you're not.
No.
Chillax.
Mary Beth came in.
Hey, Mary Beth.
I will say that the Juan de Fuca plate or the Cascadia subduction zone, which is this line, that's the Cascadia subduction zone. This is the Juan de Fuca plate. It's had two little rumbles. That was 10 kilometers deep. That was 10, so it's about 5.5, 8 miles, somewhere in that range. Hey, Mary Beth, welcome. Terry Christ, hello.
Yep, Terry's here.
But nothing major. Oh, we had a little dot in the middle. What's that? Oklahoma, Homa fracking. Oh, we ain't supposed to talk about that stuff. Fracking's not real, remember?
Right. Did anybody say hello to Shady?
No.
Who?
I just spotted him. Shady Hills Homestead.
Well, hello, Shady. I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. Chat's moving a little faster than I expected. We got 9 of y'all in here. Did y'all remember to hit the thumbs up? Just don't break your monitor, please.
Yeah. Hit the like button, folks.
Press it gently once.
Please.
Press it once.
Our other co-host here brought this to my attention earlier. Not necessarily this Titan stuff, but if you're looking to get solar powered equipment, now probably would be a good time.
Right.
There was a fire and an explosion of large silicon fabrication plant in China. Now, yes, we have silicon made here in the U.S., right there in beloved Silicon Valley, provided it doesn't drop 4 inches and get swallowed up by a lot of water.
Yeah.
But
You want the numbers on that?
On what?
That article.
Oh, we've got it right here.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm not going to go over it.
no. The article, the numbers. If you actually follow the link.
Oh, that link tells me to go to their website.
No, not that link. If you scroll up, the next blue one up, that one goes to the actual news article.
I didn't look at that.
I did. If you scroll down a little bit, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Oh, right there. In 2019, talks about the output. It was only 17% of the global supply. An interesting thing I found out in this article, the production unit that had the fire was doing a test run of a new thing. I mean, it was, so basically it wasn't part of that 17% thing yet. So it was a new unit.
So, hey, CR. So basically, for those who are wondering what the we're talking about, excuse me.
I will put this news link in the chat.
You got it? Okay.
I got it.
Okay. Because I got another link.
Yeah, there's the news link in the chat. Anybody wants to go read the article? It's very informative, and it's not as bad as some people want to make it think. However, there is a shortage, anyways, of the non-organic metal silicone, which is being used for the polymer silicone panels. But that's just because everyone's trying to make them now. It's like, we're all going to make them. And that's why there's a shortage.
Basic point is, if you want to get something solar, now is the time to do it.
Yep.
In about a month, the prices will be up to a point where you're going to be kicking yourself in your own booty saying, damn, we should have listened to him. We should have got it. So we're telling you not, go get it. Okay? Cool.
And if we wait for Vietnam, it's going to be 5 years.
Yeah. Actually, the one in Vietnam is producing. That's where Titan's getting their stuff from.
Right, but it's not it's not as fast as they wanted to be, and they say about 5 years before they hit full production. I forget how much they're producing right now.
A lot, but still, it's not where they want to be at. They want to displace China.
Yeah, big time, because they're really mad at China. Everybody's mad at China. Philippines, Japan, South Korea. Oh, you know what happened to Moon? A lot of Korean people in South Korea Korean drag him out of office.
Hey, East LA's mad at China. Just ask Cheech and Chong.
Okay,
Dave's
on
not
the weather.
All right, let's get back to the news.
Weather?
All right. For those who are curious as to what the weather outlook could be in your area, I just dropped a link in the chat, so feel free to go peruse it at your leisure. But it's a long-range weather forecast. Let's pick
Idaho? It's going to be nice.
Oh, yeah, right.
Showers, then sunny and cool. Isolated thunderstorms turning hot. Your temperature's only 65 degrees.
That's Idaho.
Dang, you chilly, boy. You chilly.
Hey, who's that? Me?
Yeah.
Hang on. I just said the current temperature is 71 degrees here. Tomorrow's going to be 81. The next day is going to be 93.
Yep.
93.
Hey, this is the Farmer's Almanac. Yeah. They're never wrong.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, this whole spring has been off kilter for all predictions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're a little off, but in some areas they're still pretty accurate too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the I can't speak today. Farmer's Almanac can provide you with very valuable information for your growing zones. So even though this isn't a news-related tip, you might want to check out that link, check out your long-range weather, look at the growing patterns for your region, and it always has been, which is one of the reasons it's still in print, one of the reasons it's still highly sought after by farmers, the Farmer's Almanac is usually pretty spot on. Once in a while they make a boo-boo, but hey, watch your weatherman. He gets paid a couple $100,000 every few years to lie on TV and get away with it.
Hey, is he a politician?
Pretty much.
Oh, bad Gil. Slap my hands.
Okay, what's next?
Let's go. Let's see. I wanted to start with this one first. Come on. Click. There we go. So for those of you in traffic congested areas, thanks to the Red Dragon, your traffic patterns have drastically changed and congestion will be no more of a thing. Come on, that's what it says. This is mainstream media. Would they lie to you?
Does Nancy Pelosi look like she sucked on a lemon for a year?
Remember who owns?
I refuse to answer that question.
On the grounds that might incriminate you, but it's a lie. Trust me, it's going to be packed, folks.
Yeah, because you got people still drawing unemployment that should actually be off their butt, working their butts off, trying to earn a living. Here's some great news. This is just peachy keen for all you go-yos that went and got the stab. 2 passengers on cruise for vaccinated guests get the Red Dragon. I guess the Red Dragon has no bearing whatsoever on anything you put in your body.
Nope.
Oh, wait, that's because the vaccine's effectiveness is lower than 20%.
Yep.
And it's based off of the original variant, which, of course, that was for 2019 when it started. This is 2021, and it's gone through how many changes? Like the normal flu list?
12, 13 so far.
I think 13 because we're on Delta now.
U.S. Treasury has spent more of your tax dollars, sending out another $2.3 million or $2.3 million $1,400 checks.
Thank you, America.
Yeah, I didn't get one.
Oh, right to them. Say you.
I got to look into something on this. Since my wife is in California, working in California, I'm retired up here. I'm paying Idaho tax and federal tax. I should get my own stimulus check of $1,400 besides hers. I'm going to complain.
Dave should get another one because you have a child. Aren't you supposed
I
to
hereby authorize your ability to go research that, Gil.
Dave, you have a child, so you should get $3,000 for family care.
I should, but well. Anyhow, you actually have to be drawing an income to get that.
Yeah.
Those who don't draw an income don't qualify or eject. Another respiratory illness known as RSV is spreading across the South. So all y'all Southerners, y'all got chittin'. Sorry. Good. All that went down the wrong pipe. Just if you don't know what RSV is, please go research it. It can be very debilitating, but it is starting to spread down south due to all the locked up congestion we've had lately. Everybody's staying at home.
That and the fact that it's so wet down there right now.
Yeah.
Yep. It is humid and wet. Just ask Miss Nina. She said she could be willing to send rain to California.
We need it.
Governor Newsom announces timeline to end parts of Red Dragon related executive orders. But I don't want to click on it.
But not something.
Yeah.
Let's go contaminated foods.
We'll click on it, see what he says. But not state of emergency. And I know why he's doing that, because last week, or actually early this week, he was asked in a press meeting, do you plan on giving up your emergency powers of authority? And he said, nope.
Also, he's laughing because he got that $1 billion check from good old Captain Crazy. You could start on the what was that thing they stopped at Fresno? Here's $1 billion again.
High-speed rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
will see a financial. Say what? Who?
Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, I was just going to say, we will see a financial crisis if the Red Dragon benefits are left in the budget. You think? Let's put this in a typical timeline. Joe Schmo down the street is pulling in $1,600 a month on unemployment. At one point in time, he actually worked to get something. And the state of Ohio is going to drop it from $600 to $300 a month now. So now he's only getting $1,300. Oh, heaven forbid he's getting $1,300 for sitting out his rump. But McDonald's is raising their wages up to like $15 an hour. But Joe Schmo don't want to go work it because, now he's got to pay child care and then gas. And, he'd have to pay rent by working a real job, like a real person, making, slightly maybe feeling better about himself and going out and buying the stuff he wants by earning it instead of just having it handed to him for free. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a rant. Sorry.
It's all right. There is one important thing. Check your freezers if you have frozen breaded chicken products. That's the nuggets. There are 17 cases of salmonella. One of the plants owned by the Chinese goofed up on the breading.
What brand?
It's a generic brand. It goes to everybody.
Okay. Cordon bleu.
Cordon
broccoli
bleu.
and cheese. Chicken Kiev.
Don't have any of those.
And I don't have any of that stuff, so yeah, me not too worried about that. But some of y'all fancier people out there in my chat might be indulging in chicken cordon bleu or chicken Kiev.
Or chicken nuggets.
No, it didn't say nuggets.
I didn't see any nuggets listed on that.
No.
Wait a week. Nuggets. Wait a week.
Yeah.
Well, see, I only buy Tyson.
Yeah. Those things are overcooked.
Yeah. And also Tyson isn't Chinese owned yet.
Keyword, that 3-letter word is a keyword there.
Yet.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Now, remember, folks, we discussed this with Doc Bones and Nurse Amy last year. Gil and I brought it up around, I don't know, June or July of last year also, that there were issues with people's hearts and their lungs from Red Dragon. Now they're stating that their Red Dragon juice that they are giving people may be causing inflamed heart. Well, that's a correlation to the actual side effects of having the actual Red Dragon itself. So we done mentioned this almost a full year ago. And now they're coming out, they're blaming it on the medicine so they can try and ramp up a whole new program of, we need to spend another $25 billion to try and combat this. And then 3 weeks to a month later, we've got a new one. We got a new one. It's guaranteed to not do the same thing to you again. Only it's going to do something worse. But we're not going to tell you about it.
Right.
Until after everybody has it.
Right. And by then, Gil and I will have found it out and told y'all about it.
Yeah. Look at the following article below it.
Which one's that?
Daily.
Yeah. But here's the conflict I have with this. Right here. Market Watch. They fall for the first time in 4 months. Health, Market Watch, same paper, same publisher. They rise back up for the 3rd consecutive week. Okay, so which is it? Did they go down? Did they go up? Did they stay the same? Or you don't know what you're printing, so because you're just trying to get
they're just doing sensational headlines because what's been going on, and I've been tracking it here. It's been going. There's certain days of the week it drops. Saturday and Sunday right now are really low because nobody's reporting on Saturday and Sunday. So when do they report? Monday morning. So they're all day Monday. So you get Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays numbers on Monday. Of course it's going to go up. And then it goes right back down again on Tuesday. Example, we had it go up to 20,400 and down to 18, down to 11, down to 6, up to 16, up to 24, down to 11. Average it out. The average it out is the average is about 15,000 a day if you average it out over the week. Of course, you're going to have up and downs by days because some days always spikes. Thursday, Friday have always been a spiking one. And
mind you, guys, Gil's not talking out his rear end here. Gil's been tracking this from last January. Not this January, the last January, or for over a year and a half now. He's been tracking it far better than I have. So he's got the numbers to back up what he's saying.
And we had back on May 31st, we had a spike of 70,000, but that was them playing catch up on their numbers because they also had a big spike on the recovery way up, abnormally high as well. So it's like the numbers they're reporting here is sensationalism. It's always from day one. It's been up, down during the week. And some days are higher. Like I said, usually I was really bad in the very beginning. Saturday was the big one because everybody was still going out partying on Friday and Saturday nights. So Saturday was the big one. Of course, the last 6 months it hasn't been, but yeah. All right, I'm done. Done ranting.
Now to get him on another rant.
Uh-oh.
Colorado gives away second $1 million vaccine lottery prize. Want to get rich quick? I can almost guarantee there's some fingers in pockets somewhere on these deals.
Oh yeah,
almost guaranteed.
Yeah. And that was
he's done picked 15 more winners.
That was Jose Gonzalez, an illegal alien from Guatemala.
Right, who was disqualified, or the person who won and had a reaction and kind of lost his family jewels. They fell off, folks. But
yeah, that happens, you know.
You got $1 million. You could get plastic ones now.
That's not what someone told me. Someone told me, you got $1 million, you can hire someone who doesn't care.
Oh, Lord.
According to California, I can't say what I think of San Francisco because I'm trying to be a good boy. Herd immunity. Let's see. What did I miss? Don't mind me. I'm catching up on chat real quick. I don't know if Broussard heard me, but I said hello, Broussards.
Right. And on the herd immunity, beware, folks, because it's not a real thing. I have a let's see, nephew number 15 is a doctor, and he said he's laughing at it.
Let me put this herd immunity into context y'all can understand, because I done figured out how to explain it. We'll get herd immunity over Red Dragon in a minute. We get herd immunity over the standard flu. We have not. We will not. Nor will we ever. Okay, because it mutates. So therefore, because if we had herd immunity over the standard flu, we wouldn't need flu shots every year for the new strains.
Which is also a coronavirus, just like the Red Dragon.
Yes.
Yes. No, did anybody got free money from Amazon? I got my $2.60.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
No, Amazon is basically giving out free money for people who spend during Prime Day.
I actually have a whole whopping $10. I have no idea what I'm going to get to spend it on, but I got $10 of free Prime money.
I got $2.60. I got $2.60. Wahoo!
Let's see. How to get rid of ants in your home? Don't store any food there.
Right.
Oh wait, we need food to eat. This has been something that's been kind of important. But let's go over here. The whole unemployment thing. I don't want to get on that right now. Again, another CDC issues health advisory for RSV. Please, if you're all down south with children, keep an eye on your kids. Research RSV. It is a respiratory inflammation.
Right.
It can be very severe in some cases. Hey, Kathy. Eyes to see. Good evening, folks. We are up to 18 folks in here. Please don't forget to gently touch that like button and give it a gentle massage and turn it blue. Thank you.
There's the, if you want to share it, that's the CDC page.
I don't want to share it.
Right.
I
And I
don't want to share
say hello to Eyes.
was going to say, I don't blame you at CDC. I wouldn't want to share them either. Yeah, they talk about, symptoms, care, transmission, so all the stuff about it, people at high risk and everything else. So that's it. It's just a bunch of links to different parts on it.
Hi, Howie. Hi, Eyes.
Good evening, Mr. Howie at Food Forest Permaculture.
I used to see.
Nice to see you. All right. I didn't want to get on it, but I forgot I left this page up to it and it came right to it anyway. So, Virginia woman got $499,000, pretty much $500,000 in pandemic unemployment for her friends and inmates. How in the shampoo did she get inmate money? Oh, wait, because she lied.
Wait, she got it or she got it for friends and inmates?
Woman got, that means she got it for her friends. In other words, she claimed their benefits.
Okay.
Yeah, it's, but the problem is that has happened literally over the entire span of the United States. This isn't just one random case. It is prolific.
Right.
Unfortunately.
New unemployment claims is a bunch of malarkey because the consumer.
Well, actually, no. The unemployment numbers are going down.
Yeah,
it's just
but
people just aren't going to work.
right, and also what else is going down? Consumer Product Index is also going down.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good sign, folks.
Massive inflation coming. Oh, DeWine, how we don't love you. I mean, whoops, I'm sorry, that came out loud, didn't it? I'm not going into this right now. It's something we mentioned a couple weeks ago.
Also, the
About the whole-
magnetism.
Yeah. And until, I still haven't got a definitive answer why some people can and some people can't be. So I don't know. It is definitely strange. I
Dave,
don't
you're
have
gonna
my
love this
tin
one.
hat here.
There was a picture on Facebook of this guy claiming that his whole body has been magnetized after taking the shot, and he's got all these metal things sticking all over him and stuff.
Yeah, that was probably a fake meme.
Yeah.
White House seeks to boost awareness of checks coming to parents who don't file taxes. You don't get it. Guess what? I don't file taxes. When you're on disability, you don't file taxes. So for somebody who wants to hate on me for it, here's your chance. Go ahead. Come at me, bro.
But what's more funnier is Guatemala booed in Spanish to our vice president. In Spanish, booed her loudly. So they hired a fake Univision reporter to ask questions in Spanish. And I understand Spanish. And it's like, this lady does not speak Spanish. It's like it had an accent like, Kay, where did you learn Spanish from? It was really funny too. And Univision, they're all looking at the reporter on the real Univision station. They're looking at the fake Univision reporter. And I could lip read what they're saying in Spanish, and it was really funny. You gotta love Guatemala.
Sorry.
No
I'm
problem.
sweating all day. It's kind of muggy in the house here.
Which one do you want to hit? Schumer or Wendy's?
Well, it's not Wendy's per se. It's right back to the whole unemployment thing. People are getting paid to sit on their rumps and not do a darn thing. You know, unemployment claims right now are going down because those who quit a job can't file for unemployment.
And then they're realizing, whoops.
But, you know, most of them don't care because they've probably banked some of that money that they got for sitting on their rumps in the first place. No, I know some of them that were smart and actually sitting there banked it, and have got $4,000 or $5,000 sitting in their bank and can relax for another 2 or 3 months before even having to worry about looking for work.
Until they realize they have to pay taxes on it.
Yep.
Can't tell them nothing. I'm not worried about Manchin blocking his agenda. It's not going to go nowhere.
Nobody wants to see poo eating.
This could actually backfire on him, this fearless leader over there. If he does go through and label K-pop. Now, I have an open mind. I enjoy music from all kinds of repertoires to a degree. I don't care for cussing and stuff. A couple of months back, I actually watched some of the K-pop because I want to tell you right now, them girls are talented, very talented. Some of the skits they put on with the music they do, it's pretty cool. K-pop right now over there in North Korea is one of the few things that gives people a chance at feeling somewhat free. And if he does that, it could create a rather nasty backlash. Of course, we already know what he'll do. He's done it to his family members. Is anybody aware that Jeff Bezos is going to go to space at our expense?
Yes.
Since when did he have access to the money we paid into the U.S. government? Unless the U.S. government is giving him that money, which means that her and her little friends are the ones that are allowing him to get it.
You got it.
If we're going to blame anybody for him going to space on our dime, we need to blame her and her friends.
Right. Fake Pocahontas and fake Indian friends who are actually Chinese.
Yeah, she had one working for her for a while.
Yep.
She got busted.
Yep. Got deported back.
Well, if he goes into space and there's a malfunction,
we got one crazy billionaire off our butts.
Carol, there is some guys mixed in some of those groups, but the ones that I watched and followed for a little while were all girl groups. Of course, that doesn't sound very good for me, though. Anyway, change the subject real quick. Yikes.
It's not Walmart, I hope not. Oh, housing.
Oh, I was going to tell you, Eddie Murphy's mansion here in Ohio. So what? I could care less what his house looks like. If he wants to spend $50 billion to build a castle in his backyard, let him do it. I don't care. It's not encroaching on where I live or how I live.
Hey, maybe he needs an IT guy.
Right. I have to warn people on the housing with its all-time low rates. It's a setup for a housing bubble, and the two main groups are doing it. BlackRock, remember? BlackRock Corporation, and there's another one, smaller. It's from the BlackRock Corporation group, but there's smaller individuals sending out postcards saying, "We will buy your house now." Oh, what's about
mansion?
Looks like a castle. Didn't he film the movie there?
No, I don't believe so.
Coming to America 2?
Not there.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember Trump ever doing that. I remember some Democrats trying to push that through, but, well, Trump's not here now, so they're going to blame it on him anyway.
Right. Wasn't that Biden
Trump's actual words were, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, I reserve the right to be wrong. And if you can find documentation to prove me wrong, send it to me. I'll read it and I'll change my statement if it is proven correct. But Trump's original statement was he wanted to change the abilities of some people to claim it who didn't deserve to claim it. Like people who just sit on their booty and not do a dang thing. Who are always, gimme. No, get off your butt and go to work. I busted my butt for 37 years. And almost 30 of that was driving truck. Okay, I crisscrossed this country delivering to stuff y'all need to eat, drink, sleep, drive.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I've earned my chance to sit on my booty.
Yeah. Some of those people that are claiming that he wants to get off of there are making more money than me and my wife ever did.
Yeah, they got like 10 kids and they get $1,500 a month of food stamps.
No.
Then they turn around and sell their food stamps. And
I'm talking about the ones that are making, 6 figures and should not be on any program, but somehow they get onto the program.
Right.
They know somebody get put on there.
Well, and he also wanted to institute a national drug system. So you have to be tested for drugs in order to get it. I am 110% behind that. I will stand up and I will clap every minute they put that forward. Florida did that. And it changed a lot of things. And a lot of people went back to work. Some of them didn't. They found other ways to skirt the system, like carrying somebody else's pee in the room. But, if you want public assistance, then get your butt clean and work on finding a job. Don't ask me or anybody else who's paid taxes over the last 40 years to take your drug-addled, drunk, stinky new booty and take care of you because you're too lazy to work and you want to live your life on drugs and alcohol. Get yourself clean. It can be done. People do it all the time. So go do it.
Okay. If you look at the article above, central banks are heading for a digital currency.
They have been pushing it for the last 5 years hard.
Yeah. That's French.
There are some countries
Swiss
right now that are almost completely digital.
Yeah, like El Salvador. And France and Swiss banks, the central banks there are pushing hard for French and Swiss digital currency to compete against Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Not anytime soon, though.
Again,
the 2 passengers who tested positive after receiving. Yep. Oh, now here. This is another way to divide our country. Okay, blue states are near herd immunity while red states are not. Bull crap. And see, they're saying it's because of a dangerous Delta variant. No, it's until we get hurt. Heck, we don't even have herd immunity against the common cold.
Right.
Which is also a form of the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
So, how are we going to develop herd immunity against this if we haven't developed herd immunity against the rest? Let me read this real quick.
Now, if anybody asks about herd immunity,
Sure,
go
Kathy.
ask England. Did it work for them? No.
Well, Lori, I'm a bit jaded on that one. And I hear so people can see what I'm referring to. Petty criminals have a chance. When the judge says, you know what, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a break. I will lock this up. I'll close it up if you change your ways. If you come back in my courtroom again for any reason due to a crime, your entire record will be open for the world to see, and you will lose your chance. Most of the time, when it comes to people like this that she's referring to here, at least other people I've met throughout my life, and I've been here a minute, but I don't know it all. Most of the people I know that fall back into this, they just give up. They don't care anymore. In some cases, crime does pay until they get caught. Then it don't pay no more. But most of them are just too lazy to attempt. They figure, I only got caught this once. I'll just change what I'm doing and I won't get caught the next time. Because, Kathy, it helps bring the truth out. That's why. Because there isn't very many news agencies that I can actually put on here that tell the truth. And the ones that do will file a copyright strike against me within seconds. Yeah. I've already got a warning on one of my lives already. So I have to be very careful of what I put up.
Yep.
Oh, her first trip was a disaster.
Yes, they booed in Spanish.
Oh, more than that. I mean, there was a lot of things. Just
Well, you know what? She's been this, vocal advocate for our border. Open our borders. Come on, let's get these people across here and give them a new start.
and register them as Democrats.
And all this whole time, she ain't never spent a second there. But she says it's a broken area. Well, yeah, it's broken because you're letting people run through undocumented illegally. This is my stance on it. I know a lot of legally documented illegal or not illegals citizens from down south of our border who have their green card, who bust their rear end day in and day out doing a job that nobody here in America wants to do in the first place. And they bust their butt. So they tell their buddies down south of the border, hey, come on up, man. We get you a job. Well, the border ain't stopping them. Now the illegals are coming in here. And when the mass exodus from down south comes up north, they bring a lot of undesirable people. Not all of them are bad, but there are undesirables amongst the groups.
There's always a bad apple.
Several bad apples.
If they are here illegally, if they don't have the proper paperwork to be in this country, get your butt back home where you belong, file the paperwork like everybody before you did, and then come here and work. I have no problem with that. If you are not here legally, go back home. It's not because I'm racist. I don't care if you're white, black,
Brown,
Asian,
pink.
African,
But,
Indonesian, Mexican,
right.
wherever you're from. I don't care if you're from Somalia. If you are not here legally, if you snuck across our border, came across here with the intent of doing it without following the rules, which is illegal, please go home and do it the right way.
Right.
Like America is a great melting pot. It was founded on people coming from other nations, coming over here, doing it the right way to build this country to the country it used to be. Now we got people here who want to tear it down and destroy it and turn it into Venezuela. And I'm going to warn y'all, folks, if things keep going the way it's going, we will wind up just like Venezuela. It's not fear porn, it's fact.
Right.
All you got to do is watch the history of what happened in countries like Venezuela. And you'll see they used to be way up here. They used to be one of the largest oil producing areas down there. Their GDP was twice as high as ours, mainly through export. They had millions and millions and millions of dollars in their coffers. Then some political people got in power and said, oh, take that and that and that and that and that. Oh, they don't need that. And we'll take this and this. And now you want a loaf of bread? You better bring a wheelbarrow full of money.
Right.
If you can get in line early enough to get into that loaf of bread, because they only got 5 loaves and 600 people standing in line to get them 5 loaves.
Okay. If you look on the political side, that's President Kula, Cuellar, urges Biden and Harris to bring back the kids that were sent up there because they suspected there's 10,000 Guatemala kids that never wanted to go there. They were brought along. So this child is my son, and he's coming across the border from Mexico to America to live as free Americans, except for one thing. It's not his kid. And once they reach there, the kid gets dumped. So you have how many children at the border station now? Anyone?
Too many.
Hey, here's a bit of good news. For all you people who love 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven will celebrate a free Slurpee day for an entire month this year.
What month is it?
I don't have any 7-Elevens near me anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when I lived up Michigan, up Mount Pleasant, there was 2 7-Elevens in that town. One at the campus and one on Main Street.
Hey, Dave,
See?
take a look at Terry Christ's comment there about Texas.
I seen that. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, I hope it's true. If Texas does that, then I think New Mexico is going to continue on with theirs, and Arizona's going to continue on with theirs. That just means they're all going to flood past San Diego up towards Uncle Al. Better run, Uncle Al.
Now,
Oh, dear God. Always got to be somebody that, right here. Oh, if you're gonna stop federal laws and people are gonna abuse it. Oh yeah, I don't care. It don't matter. They abuse drugs. Drugs are illegal.
So is
The only way
cars.
to stop a bad person with a gun is a good person with a gun with training.
Yeah.
Training. Don't go get a gun and have it sitting on your nightstand saying, I'm protected. You ain't crap. Go get the training, learn how to use it properly so you don't shoot yourself in the foot. Like the one cop did on a YouTube video when thought he was Barney Bad Butt and he was going to try and pull it out the holster and shoot the target, and he wound up shooting himself in the foot. And he was a cop, just poorly trained cop.
Right. And what's more funnier is the gangster wannabe that had it stuck in his waistband
and shot his noodle off.
Yeah. That cracked me up.
Hey, he won the Darwin Award. He's out of the gene pool.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not. Unfortunately,
Well,
no, he's not.
He's
he already had a kid.
Oh, dang.
But he won't have any relatives following that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
And right here, going back to our border, $46 million to unexpected urgent migration needs. If they'd lock the border down and let people with the proper paperwork through first and get the people there who want to come across to file in the proper paperwork and do it properly, yeah, there's going to be a huge backlog because we've had too many people say, come on up, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not that we don't want you here. We just want you to do it right. I don't care. I know Mexican people are some of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. And I spent 2 years down south in Florida and Georgia loading watermelons, watching them guys walk through the fields picking them. I wouldn't want to do it. I've done it,
right.
But I don't want to do it. They're doing it for less money than most people here in America would even think about asking.
Yeah, I got to head out of here in a couple of minutes. I got one news article that just popped up here on my feed I want to share.
Is this it?
Yeah. So the report's out saying that California encourages rebuilding in fire-prone areas, and goes on to talk about a UC Berkeley report, about anyways. And they're saying, oh, they're going to rebuild in that area. Why should they rebuild it? We need to keep them out of those fire-prone areas. No, you just need to keep the areas cleaned up like they did with the Oakland Hills fires afterwards. They cleaned the area up. So, but they need to do it continuously, which means they need to get back up there in Oakland Hills and clean it up again. But if they're in a fire, if you're in a fire-prone area and you don't have a defensible space, it's because you're stupid. You need to keep an area, a defensible space around your property. There's plenty of videos on. In fact, we're going to be talking about it next Tuesday on Gray Man Prepping about that. But this just popped up here today. So I just thought I'd share that about if you see people in a big panic over California's encouraging people to build where the fires were. Most of that fuel has been burnt off. If they keep the weeds down and everything now, they'll be perfectly safe. So with that, I'm going to step out of here, and I'll see you all over on my Camp Patton Family Compound channel for container gardening. Woo.
Yo. And there he goes.
Hang on.
There he goes. So yeah, in a few minutes we'll lock this one down. We'll jump over there to Gills and Camp Patton Family Compound. Go play in the dirt. An inflation storm is coming for the U.S. housing market. Housing bubble 2008, 2009, folks. This time it could be worse. Remember what happened back then? Gas prices went up. Food prices went up. Everything.
And Biden was vice president. Now he's president. What else could go wrong?
Thanks for jinxing us there, Al. Thanks. Hey, now, folks, in 3 weeks, when it starts getting really bad, you can all point your fingers down there. It's his fault.
Remember, folks, I warned you guys last year the Chinese are in the American market. They are buying houses. And they're not kidding.
Run to the chickens, run. Del Taco is debuting 8 new crispy chicken entrees.
Yep. And one of them's keto. They're using instead of a taco shell, breast of chicken loaded up with your favorite ingredients.
Raleigh News and Observer. Huh. I may have to look into them later to see how valid their statements are.
I forget Raleigh. Is that North or South Carolina?
Raleigh is North Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah.
Yep. Joe Biden, the incredible vanishing president. Chaos in the White House has been replaced by a vacuum. Gee, harkening back to what I said beginning of the year. By the 6-month mark, they're going to start trying to label him as incompetent to stay in the office. They're pushing harder and harder to make it happen. I hate being right on some things. I would rather be wrong and have y'all flame me and say, you were wrong. And I'll be going, yeah, I'm glad. I hate being right about some things.
Yeah, we did do the passenger one, right?
Yeah. The 21st of June, reopening to be delayed by up to 4 weeks. Well, Boris Karloff, I can't insult Boris Karloff. He was actually a good actor.
Yep. That's the other Boris.
Yeah. This guy is backing down from what he said because they are not where they thought they were going to be. Hello, Miss Nina. We're going to be jumping over to Gil's channel here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Aw, poor GOP.
Right, because of the variant.
Yep.
That's why they're still closed for another 4 weeks. Let's see.
You know what? I have never once heard about anybody overdosing on melatonin.
Right.
Never. Your body can only take so much of it. It's something your body naturally produces. It's just some people produce it in a far less quantity than others do. Some people can fall asleep that quick. Other people, for 4 hours.
Ramon, is it Raymond Simone? Talks about losing 30 pounds.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that.
I thought you didn't eat lunch. Okay, folks, I'm going to bail out. I'll see you over there, Dave.
See you over there. All right, folks. We got a few minutes before Gil goes live. Any questions, comments, or others from the side chat here, folks? It doesn't look like there's anything more pertinent or was they strawberries? High-tech strawberries cost $6 a piece. Do I see any of y'all growing any? Ouch, Miss Nina. Ouch. So I take it you got some stuff to build your your raised garden stuff. Or is that just for your deck? I'm waiting for y'all to catch up. And if any of you all out there, y'all homesteaders, know how to deal with gnats, Beck, I gotcha. Know how to deal with gnats, lots and lots and lots of gnats, I would be very appreciative. If you don't have time to type it up, send me an email. And I will post my email in here. There be my email. Shoot me an email on how to take care of gnats. Because this year they are nasty, horrible, bad. Ouch. That's not good, Christy. Let's see. I don't see. I don't see anything else in here that makes us too worried about the news. This is, I guess that would be concerning. The one shot and done is being blocked by our U.S. government from some states getting it. Y'all may want to check into that for your appropriate state. So, all righty. I hate to break up y'all's chit-chatting, but I have to go get ready for Gills Live too. So I will see everybody over at Gills, Camp Pat and Family Compound, if you need to look it up. And I will see everybody over there. Until next time, y'all be safe, be happy, and stay connected, because we're all going to need each other soon, one way, shape, form, or another. Until next time, God bless.